We're leveraging our national fleet of equipment with a local approach, working closely with customers to understand their needs and provide them reliability, fair prices, and the support of a first-class service team. We're an equipment company, run by equipment people. Where others stop, we continue. H&E Equipment Services, the higher standard in equipment rentals, sales, parts, and service.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Move to the top of the second inning here. Game one, Texas A&M LSU. Tigers leading 2-0, and the first pitch offered up to Brady Neal is lifted in the air to left field. Going back and then tracking back in is going to be Jace Lavalette, and he will have it for out number one. So one pitch and one out for the Tigers here as Neal retired. That'll bring to the plate for the first time number 9 hitter, Jordan Thompson, the right-hander. 2 Jordan Thompsons on the field tonight. One at the plate for the Tigers in purple and gold, and one out in center field in the white unis for the Aggies. First pitch to Thompson at the plate, a called strike from Detmer, and it's 0-1.
Detmer threw 30 pitches in that first inning.
The 0-1 off speed, misses inside. That'll make it 1-1. One delivery outside and in the dirt. 2-1 now the count. Detmer takes a little time. Now ready to go. The 2-1 to Thompson. Ground ball towards short. Haas charging in, pumps and throws in time for out number 2. Now we'll retire Thompson on the 6-3 ground out. And we'll go to the top of the order, and Paxton Kling. Kling started the game with a strikeout, a rare strikeout. Just his 9th as a Tiger here in this freshman campaign. So he'll see Detmer as the Tigers get to face the right-hander for a second time. Showing bunt, he'll pull it back. The pitch misses outside. Make it 1-0. Kling readies the bat. Detmer winds the 1-0. Swing and a foul tap. Evens the count 1-1.
Nathan Detmer's making his 3rd career appearance against LSU, including his 2nd start. Coming into tonight, he'd worked 6 2/3 innings against the Tigers, giving up 4 runs on 9 hits with no walks and 5 strikeouts.
So Kling will take a little walk, try to shake that off a little bit. Got him a little stinger after that foul tap. This one misses low. That'll make it 2-1. 2 outs, top of the second. LSU plating 2 runs there in the top of the first inning on 3 hits. Really able to jump on Detmer pretty quickly after Kling's strikeout to start the game. Morgan got it started with a single to right. Kling another foul, and this one maybe off the top of the cleat. So Kling taking a little bit of damage here, trying to fight off Detmer. Evens a count 2-2. Two pitch, smack ground ball to short, backhand scoop by Haas. Long throw to first in time to beat the speedy Paxton Kling. Close play, but looks like they got him. Good play by Haas at shortstop, and the Tigers go in order here in the top of the second inning. No runs, no hits, nobody reaches base. Still a 2-0 LSU lead. Aggies come to the plate when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
We always picture the SEC student athlete for their speed, their vertical, their agility, But it's time we picture them for more. For their campus voice, their community outreach, and for the simple fact that 20 years later, they're still someone's pride and joy. More than students, more than athletes. In the SEC, it just means more.
When you went car shopping, you meant business. You aced vehicle history searches and test drives. You out-salesmaned the salesman. Now you've got your wheels. If you manage that, you can get your retirement plan on track. Visiting aceyourretirement.org can help. With 401k tips and smart saving strategies, you'll have the info you need to get more for your future. Go to aceyourretirement.org, because when it comes to speeding past financial challenges, you're an ace. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bottom of the second inning here at Bryant College Station. LSU again leading 2-0 over the home-standing Aggies of Texas A&M. Texas A&M coming to the plate for the second time to face Paul Skeens. Again, the wind picking up again, blowing in to home plate here. Skeens ready to work, and the first delivery to Targac. Misses outside for ball one, as Jeff Head will track down that ball that got loose from Brady Neal. And it's a 1-0 count. Targac batting in the 5 spot, the DH for Coach Schlossnagle, hitting .233 on the year. Pitch to the left-hander, a strike at the knees, and it evens it up 1-1. Targac a double, a triple, 3 home runs. He's driven in 17 so far this year. The 1-1 from Skeens. Missing outside, now 2-1. Well, we need a lot of paperweights here in the booth, Bill. Keep all this paper down. We have a paper cyclone about every 5 minutes. Here's a strike right across the plate. Burns a line across the heart of the plate by Skeens. 98 on the gun. Seen 100 several times so far as Skeens. Plenty of velo ready to go tonight. 2-2 the count to Targac. And the pitch fouled back into the screen. Keeps the count 2-2. Reminder fans, StubHub, the easiest way to experience every Tiger game. Check the virtual view, score your seats, get your tickets delivered instantly. StubHub, the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. StubHub, be there. You may need StubHub for next weekend's home opener in SEC play against Arkansas. Here's the 2-2. Fouled and off the foot of Targac. Keeps the count again, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So this is the 6th time that LSU has played at Texas A&M since the Aggies joined the SEC. First time was back in 2013. A&M has won 3 of the previous 5 series here, but LSU did win 2 out of 3 here 2 years ago in the final weekend of play.
Another 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Targac goes down to a knee, trying to get after that one. And Paul Skeens records his 3rd strikeout of the day. Another Super One Foods strikeout. 1 gone, leadoff man erased. And we'll see for the first time Caden Kent, another freshman for the Aggies, batting .286.
Aggies with 5 lefties in the lineup tonight against Skeens, including Caden Kent.
First pitch to the left-hander, off speed, and Kent way in front of this one. 0-1. Good command so far for Skeens. The 0-1 this time speeds him back up to 100 miles an hour and blows this one by him. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And that 2-seamer sitting around 88, 90 miles an hour. And then, of course, he comes back with the traditional fastball at 100. 0-2. Ground ball towards second, playing deep as Dugas. He'll take it on the right field grass, throw to first in time to Trey Morgan. And the 4-3 ground out results in the 2nd out of the inning.
Dugas had him perfectly played out on the right field grass. Took a couple of steps to his left and made an easy play. Skeens off to a good start here in the 2nd inning.
So the other Jordan Thompson, this one for the Aggies, stands in, a right-handed hitter, batting 9th, batting .280 for the year. Skeens fires, and the fastball just missed. Again, 100 miles an hour on the gun. 1 ball, no strikes to Thompson. Started 13 previous games this year. This one called strike, 1-1. Skeens winds the 1-1. Breaking ball for a strike. Nicely done. 1-2, it gets him ahead. Skeens with the advantage count. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball just missed off the outside corner. Didn't miss by much. But a good eye by Jordan Thompson for the Aggies to stay away. Evens the count 2-2.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. Right now, it looks like Paul is able to throw the ball exactly where he wants to. Great location up to this point.
Here's the 2-2. Ground ball. White dives for it at third. Throws from sitting down and beating it out to first is Jordan Thompson. Great stretch by Morgan. Excellent effort by Tommy White. First of all, to get to it, Bill. And then had to make the throw really from the splits position. Never able to get to his feet because Thompson was tearing it up down the first baseline. And still made it a close play with a great job by Morgan. A massive stretch in his own right. Took it on the short hop. But an infield single will put the Aggies' Jordan Thompson at first base. And now Skeens more work to do as we head to the 8th batter in the lineup. Jace Lavalette batting for the first time. The left fielder bats from the left side. Skeens fires. Low and away, ball 1.
I'm really impressed by the defensive play of Tommy White so far. Didn't get to play much defense last year at North Carolina State, but he's shown he's very capable there. That was nearly a brilliant play, throwing from one knee.
The 1-0 swung on, fouled, out of play left side. Evens the count now 1-1. Fans get low rate long-term financing right now on powerful Kubota tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Visit LSUKubotaDealers.com for your nearest Kubota dealer. Test drive a Kubota today. LSU leading 2-0. Top of the second, A&M at the plate. Runner at first, 2 down, a 1-1 count to Lavalette. Skeens looks over his shoulder to first, fires to the plate, and it again just missed off the outside corner. You can hear some groans from some of the LSU fans here. Again, so far, Jeff Head, our home plate umpire, has been pretty consistent, pretty tight on the corners. 2-1 the count. Pitch to Lavalette. Again, swung on, foul, out of play back behind us. Evens the count 2-2.
Thompson can run pretty well over at first base. He does have 3 steals this season. The Aggies have been very successful running the bases, 25 for 30 in stolen base attempts on the year.
Runner at first, 2 outs. Skeens from the stretch. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Lavalette. And Skeens, after giving up the infield single, just the second hit allowed, able to come back with a strikeout. His 4th Super One Food strikeout of the game. Tigers still lead 2-0. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on for the Aggies. We head to the top of the 3rd. Tigers up 2-0 on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
Touchdown! You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox Internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with Internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
Y'all like it hot and spicy? Then play Boil 'em Up from the lottery. Win up to $3,000. You've hit the bonus round. Play Win It All bonus. Win up to $17,000. Looking for a jolt of cash? Pick up High Voltage Bingo and win up to $30,000. Stack up your winnings with $200,000 stacks. Top prize, $200,000. The Louisiana Lottery, giving you a reason to smile. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
Touchdown! You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the third inning coming your way here from Bluebell Park. LSU leading over Texas A&M 2-0. Trey Morgan got it started with a single in the first inning, and he takes a slap at the first pitch and sends it just above the third base dugout. And a few people ducking out of the way there. It's 0-1. Again, Morgan with the base hit. One of 3 hits there in the top of the first. Came around to score, and this one's going to be dropped into left field. Back-to-back hits for Trey Morgan. One to right, one to left, and the leadoff man aboard for the Tigers here in the top of the third.
This LSU offense has been relentless all year, as I said earlier. 361 batting average during the 11-game win streak. Tigers are number 1 in the nation so far this season in scoring average, allowing 11.5 runs per game. And number 2 in the nation in on-base percentage, which is another stat that Jay really stresses.
Dylan Cruz now stands in. Cruz had a base hit, came around to score as well. That second run for the Tigers. Back in the first inning, Detmer misses low for ball 1.
Speaking of on-base percentage, the guy at the plate, Dylan Cruz, leads the nation in on-base percentage, .653 average coming into tonight's game.
The 1-0 swung on to right field on the run over the head of Cason Wells. It'll bounce off the track and off the wall. Morgan around second, he's into third, and Dylan Cruz with a double here in the top of the third inning. 8th double of the season for Cruz, and that will certainly boost that hitting percentage. It will also boost that on-base percentage as nobody is out, and Tommy White comes to the plate, and the Tigers threatening here with runners second and third.
Don't believe we mentioned when Cruz singled back in the first inning, that extended his hitting streak to 16 games. The young man has been phenomenal all season.
Tommy White stands in. First pitch to White. Misses away. 1 ball, no strikes. White got aboard in the first. On a walk, was left stranded at third. Detmer from the stretch, the 1-0. Big swing, but a foul tap off the top of the plate. Evens the count 1-1 to Tommy White.
Tommy White got some national recognition earlier in the week. He was named a Collegiate Baseball National Player of the Week. He hit .438 last week with 3 doubles, 3 homers, 14 RBI in 5 games.
Pitch to White in the dirt, gets away from Gregson. Here comes Morgan. There'll be no throw. He'll step on home plate, and the Tigers make it a 3-0 lead. Cruz fills up the vacuum behind him. He stands at third base now. Still nobody out. And Detmer self-destructing here after the Tigers jumped on him early in the top of the first inning. Same group of Tigers now applying pressure on the right-hander. The wild pitch scores a run. 2-1 the count to White. The pitch, base hit, left field. Here comes Dylan Cruz. He'll step on home plate. It's now 4-0 Tigers. White with an RBI single, still no outs here in the top of the third. And it looks like we see some movement down there in the Aggie dugout. Somebody's going to get on the phone here soon because Detmer having all kinds of trouble with these Tiger bats.
Detmer, a very highly regarded pro prospect, one of the top SEC pitchers in terms of major league potential, but he's having a rough time so far.
Gavin Dugas stands in. First pitch, a cold strike. Dugas had the sac fly RBI in the first inning. The score, Dylan Cruz. Ian Morgan, that is. Dylan and Trey have both scored twice. Here's a pitch inside, just missed Gavin. Evens the count 1-1.
To emphasize how highly regarded Detmer is, he's rated as the number 14 overall prospect in the SEC for this coming draft in July.
1-1 the count. White at first base, nobody out. Pitch to Dugas, ground ball, short hop, handled by Kent at third. He'll throw to Bose, the throw to first on the relay, not in time. Dugas beats it out. So they'll get White at second base for the first out of the inning. But a nice hustle by Gavin Dugas to beat the throw and avoid the twin killing. So with one away, runner at first. And we'll see Josh Pearson, who delivered an RBI. Base hit to right field, his first time up, earning the start for Coach Jay Johnson. You know, and it's going to be interesting as Tommy White continues to maintain that third base defensive position. There's so many options there for Coach Johnson. You go with Pearson today. It's the first pitch, misses inside. But, Bill, you got Braden Joubert that you can plug into left field. You basically know at this moment Dylan Cruz and Paxton Kling will be in center and right. But you do have the ability to plug and play left and right field if need be. 1-0 the count to Pearson. Swing and a miss way out in front of this one, 1-1.
No, absolutely. And Josh Pearson, a young man who really burst on the scene last year as a freshman, was SEC co-freshman of the week after he led the Tigers to a sweep at Mississippi State last April. So he's a guy who's
grounded out to the first baseman, Moss, unassisted. There's a huge home run swing, but he comes up empty as Detmer able to get that one by him at 91. It's 0-1 to Jones. That one may have reached our hotel, which is just in the distance, had he made contact. The 0-1 pitch. A little late coming around, fouls this one off into the screen, and now Jones, just like in his first at bat, down early, 0-2.
Jared's nickname is Bear, and he definitely he definitely swings with the power of a Grizzly.
2 away. Dugas at first. Pitch to Jones. Got him to chase the breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Detmer. He needed it. It's his second of the day. The Tigers, though, add to their lead. 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1 man on. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 4-0 Tigers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's 4 a.m., Monday, and you're literally sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. Man, that's love. And if you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. To make sure your child's in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got your school covered. On SEC Radio, there's complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along online or on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now, as a college student, you can stream your first 3 months of SiriusXM for $1. Fees and taxes apply. See offer details and subscribe now at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
Papa, why can't we telegraph while riding a horse? Son, there ain't no one to blame but Jeffro. He was riding old Betsy the Stallion, tip-tapping away at his telegraph, when blam, ran right into the side of the saloon.
Well, if Jeffro can't do it, neither should you. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
J.D. Gregson batting 9th in the order for Texas A&M will lead it off here in the bottom of the third inning. LSU leading here in game 1 4-0. Congratulations, Kim Mulkey, LSU women's basketball, starting their run in the NCAA tournament earlier today, 73-50. They got a win over Hawaii. That one a final. There's a swing and a miss on a breaking ball from Paul Skeens to make it 0-1 to J.D. Gregson. And Skeens right now masterfully handling all of the pitches he's throwing. There's a strike with a fastball to make it 0-2. And Bill, you mentioned it. Right now, he's putting the baseball exactly where he wants it. We've seen him throwing the hard fastball at 100. We've seen the two-seamer at 87-90. And then the breaking ball with plenty of curve as this one, another breaking ball fouled off the bat and the helmet of Brady Neal, and it's still 0-2 to Gregson.
Absolutely. That wipeout slider, as Jay Johnson describes it, has been very effective. He's throwing it for strikes. And when you are able to throw a breaking pitch like that for strikes with that 100-mile-per-hour fastball, it's pretty devastating for hitters.
So they find a errant baseball, get it back into the dugout. 0-2. There's the wipeout slider. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Gregson. Paul Skeens with his 5th Super One Food strikeout. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. This inning brought to you by AccuTemp Services. Don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996 and get your Tiger tune-up. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. With 1 out, we'll see Cason Wells, the freshman, who was a strikeout victim to start things for the Aggies back in the bottom of the 1st inning. First pitch missing for ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch, fastball for a strike. 99 from Skeens, who again, I've said it, just about every appearance he's made this year makes it look so effortless. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, blows that one by him at 99. It's 1-2.
By the way, the Tigers women's basketball team, with that victory over Hawaii, will play Michigan on Sunday. So Michigan defeated UNLV in the first game today at the PMAC.
The 1-2. Off the end of the bat, base hit into left field. That time, a good job using the bat by Cason Wells. Just put the bat where the pitch was and able to swipe it into left. So a 1-out single. 3rd hit of the game for Texas A&M off Skeens. That was a great job, number 1, to get that ball to the outfield. But again, staying true down in the count for the freshman Wells.
So the Aggies now with at least 1 hit in every inning so far against Skeens, but he has not allowed them to build upon those single hits.
So now we'll see Haas as a throw over by Skeens to keep an eye on Cason Wells, who's 1 for 1 in stolen bases this year. All but 1 Aggie with at least 1 stolen base this season in this lineup. As the off-speed pitch misses outside, make it 1-0 to Haas.
This A&M club, very highly regarded coming into the year, based upon the fact that they had a number of returning players from last year's College World Series team. They were picked to finish 2nd in the SEC West behind LSU.
1-0 is a fastball that got loose, missed outside, 2-0.
So they had some early season struggles, lost 2 out of 3 here at home a few weeks ago to Portland. But since then, they've been pretty tough. In fact, they're entering tonight's game on an 8-game winning streak.
Yeah, haven't lost since they dropped to then-ranked 14 Louisville. They were in the College Classic. Since then, it's been an 8-game win streak, so it seems like they have been able to right the ship. 2-0, runner at first, 1 down. Tigers up 4-0. Skeens fires. There's a strike. No swing offered that time on the 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's 2-1.
Included in that win streak is a 16-inning win over Texas Tech at the Shriners College Classic at Minute Maid Park.
2-1, runner goes, and fouled off the bat of Haas, who was just trying to put a bat on a ball that time. Now we'll bring the runner back to first in Wells, as we have our first visit from the train. 6:53 special here on this Friday. Which, by the way, did you use your earplugs last night provided by the hotel?
You know, I didn't have the occasion to.
They provide it because the railroad tracks run right beside the hotel and conference center. Throw over again to first to keep an eye on Wells.
Yeah, we're nestled, our hotel, right in the heart of the Aggies Athletics Complex. I have a lovely view of Kyle Field as I open my curtain every morning.
Right across the street. 2-2 pitch. Sent foul down the line in right into the crowd. Still remains 2-2. I was a little confused. I got off the elevator. There's a sign that says there are quiet hours between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. in the hotel that are strictly enforced. I get to the room and I see there's these earplugs that are provided, and I thought, well, wait a minute, nobody's following the rules? And then I found out it was because of the train. Runner at first, 1 out. The 2-2 in the dirt, blocked up by Neal. Oh boy, good job by Brady Neal, who was going to his right. The ball hit the dirt and spun left, but he was able to knock it down with the body and keep Wells at first base. It's a full count now to Hunter Haas.
Needless to say, a huge pitch right here for Paul Skeens.
Haas started his career at Arizona State, hails from Phoenix, Arizona. First full count for Skeens so far in game one. Payoff delivery, breaking ball, lifts up and back behind us out of play. Still 3-2.
Texas A&M does have a number of contributors who were part of the transfer portal. Jim Schlossnagle has done a very good job in stocking this Aggies roster with a lot of talent. Of course, his recruiting coordinator is a very familiar name to LSU fans, Nolan Cain.
Another throw over to first by Skeens.
Nolan Cain, of course, former LSU pitcher and longtime LSU assistant coach and recruiting coordinator, now on the A&M staff. In fact, Nolan's over at third base right now, coaching third.
Another throw over. Again, Wells able to slide back head first. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Tigers leading 4-0. Hunter Haas at the plate. Payoff pitch. Ground ball hit towards short. Thompson scoops it up. Throws to second in time to get the lead runner, as Dugas may have got a piece of the cleat that time of Wells. Came up hopping a little bit. Good decision to not try to force the double play, because Haas was easily into first. And again, I think Dugas wanted to make sure his ankle was going to be all right. But they get the second out of the inning.
Yeah, excellent job there by Skeens. 3-2 pitch with 1 out against Haas, who is their best hitter in terms of average. He gets a ground ball to short. It's the lead runner.
So again, a runner at first. Hunter Haas, 3 of 3 in stolen bases, so Skeens will keep an eye on him as Jack Moss, a left-hander, stands in. First pitch, off speed, catches the inside corner, 0-1. Moss flying out to Pearson on a well-hit baseball that certainly went right into the teeth of the wind. Looked like it was headed to left center field. The wind blew it right into the mid of Josh Pearson, standing in left field straight away. Quick turn and throw, close play. Morgan thought he had him. Just getting back was Haas. Very close. Skeens working off the very left edge of the rubber. To the plate. Outside and in the dirt. Neal will block it up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tiger defense, especially Pearson in left and Cruz in center, playing very shallow with that wind just whipping in.
One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Runner at first. Skeens to the plate. Missed low, 2-1.
Aggies making Paul work a little bit in this inning. His pitch count's up to 55 now.
Tigers 4 runs on 6 hits. The Aggies with 3 hits off Skeens. The 2-1 hit foul into the seats, second level above the third base dugout. That one got in the stands quick. Evens the count 2-2. And somebody wore it, but they appear to be all right. Two outs and a 2-2 count. Skeens looking for strike 3 here. The pitch, breaking ball, and it's hit right back to Skeens, who catches it in the glove and slams it into the mound. Oh, not going to please Aggie fans, but a great play by Paul Skeens, who made that look easy. Little light comeback line drive right at him. He just gloved it and spikes it. And the Aggies are done here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on. 4-0 LSU leads. Tigers come to the plate, top of the 4th on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Now batting in the cleanup position, Jenny King, the king of clean.
Tiger fans, Janney King is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and even more proud to provide you, the players, and every fan that comes to a game here with a healthy stadium that has been cleaned by our team of professionals. Let us clean and disinfect your business. Go to JannyKingCleans.com now. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janney King, the king of clean.
When you're done listening to the Tigers take another victory, the rest of the city will be waiting. After all, there's a lot more to Baton Rouge than just Saturday nights. From famous historic landmarks to iconic hole-in-the-walls, even some of the world's best blues joints, there's something special around every corner. But these foodie flavors and soulful sounds are just a sample of what Baton Rouge has to offer. Whatever you're into, it's all right here. Go to visitbatonrouge.com and start putting together your post-game playbook.
Southern Air Heating and Cooling is proud to be an official sponsor of LSU Athletics. Their team of AC professionals have been serving the comfort needs of the people of Louisiana for over 25 years. Much like the fans of the Tigers, our commitment to Tiger athletics and providing great service remains as strong as ever. Southern Air Heating and Cooling. Go Tigers!
The roar of LSU fighting Tiger baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Brady Neal will lead it off for the Tigers. Top of the fourth, moving along here. First pitch to Neal misses from Detmer. 1 ball, no strikes. Neal flied out to left field his first time up. This one skips in front of the plate. That'll make it 2 balls, no strikes. I mentioned we're moving right along. Don't know if we'll catch what Florida and Alabama did last night in an hour and 52 minutes. Full game in the books. 2-0, showing bunt, pulls it back, misses high, and now 3 balls, no strikes to Brady Neal.
That was that brilliant one-hit shutout by Brandon Sproat of Florida. 3-0 victory for the Gators.
Here's the 3-0 to Neal, again showing bunt. Pulls it back, misses low and away, and Detmer walks Brady Neal. The Tigers have the leadoff man aboard, and the troubles continue here for Nathan Detmer. 3 innings of work, giving up 6 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned, 2 walks to 2 strikeouts, and it'll be Jordan Thompson who had a base hit in the second inning, grounded out to the shortstop back in the second inning, or I should say that's his stat line as the first pitch a called strike. Thompson 0 for 1 on the night.
A&M also employing the shift against Jordan Thompson. His Boast is over again on the left field side of second base.
Freshman has been phenomenal. They'll stick with the shift defensively, left side of the infield with a right-handed hitter. 1 away, runner at first. Detmer delivers, misses outside. They'll appeal down to first. Zach Neff says he went around, so it's 0-1.
Paxton Kling has a reached base streak going right now. He's reached base in 11 consecutive games. Trying to make it 12 here tonight.
Plenty of real estate right side of the infield if he can go opposite field as he swings and fouls this one again. 3rd time tonight, and it's come off the bat and then caught the leg of Paxton Kling. So punishing himself quite a bit here with these foul hacks. It's 0-2. One out, runner at first. Neal got aboard on a walk. 0-2 to Kling. Stays away as this one off the plate from Detmer outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Kling a little surprised, but Jeff Head punches him out. 2 gone as Detmer records his 3rd strikeout of the night. You know, it's interesting because Bluebell Park here kind of shoehorned between this athletic facility down behind the left field wall. Then you've got Kyle Field across the street. But it's almost like a perfect wind tunnel here that if there's any wind blowing, most of the time it's going to blow in to home plate. And there are There is plenty of wind tonight. 2 outs, runner at first. Morgan, little comebacker to the mound. Detmer will field it, toss to first, and that'll do it for LSU here in the top of the 4th inning. They go quietly 1-2-3. They lead 4-0. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Aggies coming up to the plate on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
My husband had a gun. Him and his friends would go shooting. The ammunition, unfortunately, was not stored separately. In a million years, we never thought that Emily could. There's a hole in our family that can never, ever be filled.
63 Americans a day die by gun suicide. With safe gun storage, we can give our loved ones a second chance at life. Learn more at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
We always picture the SEC student athlete for their speed, their vertical, their agility. But it's time we picture them for more. For their campus voice, their community outreach, and for the simple fact that 20 years later, they're still someone's pride and joy. More than students, more than athletes. In the SEC, it just means more.
Put a frog in boiling water and it'll jump right out. But put a frog in cool water and slowly heat it up, that frog will boil. As veterans, we tell ourselves the lie that we can handle anything. We let the water boil. You are not a frog. If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach. Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
4-0 LSU leads, bottom of the 4th inning. Aggies come to the plate. Tigers bat certainly warmed up quickly. Fans, whenever you're ready to cool it down, you can count on Slow Melt Ice, colder, cleaner, and longer lasting. Since 1997, Slow Melt Ice has been a leader in providing packaged ice and bulk ice for commercial, industrial, and retail business, so check them out. SlowMeltIce.com. Second baseman, Austin Bose, the senior, at the plate. First pitch, a strike from Skeens, who has been pounding the strike zone here in this outing. There's a swing and a miss. Got him to chase the breaking ball, and it's 0-2. Bose, by the way, a strikeout victim. 1 of 5 on the night thus far for Paul Skeens.
Skeens now with 53 strikeouts on the year.
0-2. Another wipeout slider, a swing and a miss, and 6 strikeouts for Paul Skeens. Another Super One Food strikeout. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
As I said earlier, Paul entered the game #1 in the nation in strikeouts, #3 in strikeouts per 9 innings, #3 in WHIP, which is walks plus hits per innings pitched, and he was #6 in hits allowed per 9 innings.
Ryan Targach, a left-hander, takes a swing and misses. And a pitch down in the zone, and it's 0-1. You mentioned Texas A&M able to extend Paul a little bit there in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Trying to make up for it here with, again, attacking the strike zone. There's one on the inside corner. Off speed. It's 0-2 now to Targach, who also was a strikeout victim his first time up in the 2nd inning. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. How about strikeout #7? Another Super One Food strikeout for Paul Skeens, and there are 2 gone here in the bottom of the 4th inning. My goodness.
His pitch count entering this inning was 57. It's now at 63. So 6 pitches. He's made quick work of the Aggies so far.
Caden Kent grounded out to Gavin Dugas on the shallow right field grass, and that's where Gavin is again, as the off-speed pitch there for a strike. 0-1 now to Kent. Skeens winds, and the 0-1. Off the end of the bat, foul, headed towards the seats, down the line and left. And again, Skeens quickly ahead, 0-2. just got great command. Slider is on point. Fastball at 100 miles an hour. Two-seamer at 90. The 0-2 check swing. Breaking ball just missed the on-deck hitter. Jordan Thompson over there, who, good news, he wasn't on the on-deck circle. Had he been, he might have had to do a little dance to get out of the way. 0-2, still the count remains with 2 down. Skeens fires. In the air to left field. Pearson stops, now backs up, lifts up the glove, and he's got it. 3 up, 3 down for Texas A&M here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Paul Skeens gets a nice high five and a hug from Brady Neals. He can appreciate greatness on a given night. Tigers lead 4-0. LSU coming to the plate. Tigers will have, I believe, Dylan Cruz, White, and Dugas when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Kevin Falk, LSU Hall of Famer. My years at LSU were amazing. I've always loved celebrating with my teammates, especially when someone was serving up some delicious Manda salsa. For a lot of Tiger fans, it's just not game day without Manda in the mix. Serving top quality sauces and original seasoning is Manda's strong side. But it's not Manda's flavor that's always got me running back for more. You get it? Running back for more. After 75 years, the flavor still says it all. Manda Fine Meats, the official smoke sauce of LSU Athletics.
Together, we are partners, setting a new standard for health. Together, we prove that no matter how battle-tested we are, our spirit remains undefeated. Our Lady of the Lake and LSU are creating transformational change and impacting Louisiana with a new standard for healthcare, research, and education. Together, Our Lady of the Lake and LSU are champions for Louisiana. Together, we roar. Learn more at ololrmc.com/LSU. NIL is dominating the college sports scene, and LSU has positioned itself at the front of the pack. But to remain competitive and stay ahead of the rest, we need your support. Bayou Traditions is the official NIL collective of LSU Athletics. Join the tradition and become a member by signing up online at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. Members receive exclusive access to LSU student athletes that you can't get anywhere else. Help ensure LSU remains a leader in the NIL arena. Sign up today at BayouTraditionsCollective.com.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU leading Texas A&M 4-0. Top of the 5th inning here from Bluebell Park. Dylan Cruz to lead it off. First pitch missing, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Detmer misses low. Now 2 balls, no strikes to Dylan Cruz, who had a base hit, came around to score in the first, had a double and scored in the 3rd inning. Average now up to 536 on the years. This pitch again from Detmer. Too low in the zone, according to Jeff Head, our home plate umpire, and it's now 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0 pitch to Cruz. Misses low and away, and that's 4 straight pitches, 4 straight balls, and Cruz reaches base for the 3rd time tonight on the walk. That'll bring Tommy White to the plate.
One reason why Dylan leads the nation in on-base percentage is his number of walks. That's the 19th time he's walked this season.
By no means do I believe Detmer intended to pitch around Dylan Cruz, because he knew Tommy White would come to the plate. And White launches one to right field. Cason Wells on the track will have it for out number 1, as White gave it a ride off the bat. Thought it might have a chance, but again, gonna have to fight the wind, and hung up and allowed Wells to get underneath it at the track for out number 1. We'll see Gavin Dugas step to the plate. Gavin 0 for 1. Had a sac fly RBI in the first and a board on a fielder's choice to beat out a double play attempt back in the 3rd. Pitch to Gavin. Strike on the inside corner. Sets him up 0-1.
Tommy White has tremendous opposite field power. Really thought that one had a chance, but just died out in that wind.
Cruz again will take a lead off first. Detmer turns and throws, and Dylan back safely. Again tomorrow, 2 o'clock first pitch. Again expecting sunshine, but again cool temperatures in the mid-50s around game time. I have to check that wind, see what it will be like on Saturday and Sunday. Pitch to Dugas, the breaking ball in for a strike. Nice delivery there by Detmer. It's 0-2. Starting to get a little chilly as we head towards sundown here. Bill's already thrown on the sweatshirt hoodie. Good call. Runner at first, 0-2. The count to Dugas. The pitch reaches out with a bat, catches the screen behind the plate. Foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Left my LSU dugout coat at the house. That was LSU broadcaster already 1 error before he even left town. The 0-2, another check swing. This one will roll towards the first base dugout of the Tigers. Foul. Still no balls, 2 strikes.
Just as they have for just about every LSU right-handed batter, the Aggies playing a shift again. Boast playing just to the left side of the second base bag.
1 out, top of the 5th. Cruz aboard on a walk. Fly ball out by White. Now 0-2 to Dugas. Letter high fastball from Detmer and called strike 3 as Detmer records his 5th strikeout tonight. And now 2 gone. That'll bring Josh Pearson to the plate. Pearson had an RBI single in the first, flied out to left field. Last time at the plate back in the 3rd frame.
So 2 straight innings now. Detmer has led off with a walk. No damage in the last inning, and he has a chance to get out of this one too.
Fastball outside to Pearson. 1 ball, no strikes. Invite you out to the Jay Johnson Show. It premieres on March 27th, live from TJ Ribs. That's Monday night, 7 to 8 p.m. Tune in on Eagle 98.1 FM in Baton Rouge or on the LSU Sports mobile app. You can come join us as Pearson launches one to left field. Lavalette in fair territory will get to it, make the catch for out number 3. So the Tigers, no runs, no hits. They leave 1 man on. They still maintain a 4-0 lead over Texas A&M. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Bryan College Station on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hub International is Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com.
Y'all like it hot and spicy? Then play Boil 'em Up from the lottery. Win up to $3,000. You've hit the bonus round. Play Win It All bonus. Win up to $17,000. Looking for a jolt of cash? Pick up High Voltage Bingo and win up to $30,000. Stack up your winnings with $200,000 stacks. Top prize $200,000. The Louisiana Lottery, giving you a reason to smile. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
And we're back with breaking news. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any Coke fan, so make sure you... Jim. Jim. We're on the air.
Ooh, yes, this tastes like the best Coke ever to me. Your thoughts, Jen?
Well, can I have a sip?
Jen, we're in the middle of reporting the news.
I need to try it first.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers still lead 4-0. Bottom of the 5th inning here in Game 1. Tigers and Aggies of Texas A&M in the SEC opener. Paul Skeens has been magnificent. Jordan Thompson for the Aggies to lead it off, and the first pitch popped foul out of play. 0-1 the count. Thompson had a base hit his first at bat in the 2nd inning. Strikeout victim. Oh, nope. He's only had 1 at bat. Again, I got caught with the dual Jordan Thompsons. This one fouled to the left, and it's 0-2.
The Aggies' Jordan Thompson's a senior out of Bern, Texas. Transfer from Grayson College. Of course, the Tigers' Jordan Thompson, native of San Diego, California.
So Bill, at the end of this half inning, I'm going to run down, try to make the coffee there in the press room. First pot was already gone, and I didn't have time on that last half inning to change the filter and fill the coffee maker. But
no Keurig down there, I guess.
No, I'm going to sprint down after Paul Skeens does his work here. 1-2 to Jordan Thompson. Pitch to the right-hander. In the air, down the line in right. Again, not a lot of foul territory, and eventually it will sail on into the seats out of play. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes.
We can get you up to date on some other SEC baseball action tonight. In Lexington, bottom of the 5th inning, Mississippi State has rebounded after falling behind 4-0. Right now, the Bulldogs lead Kentucky 5-4. Meanwhile, in Nashville, Vanderbilt leads Ole Miss 4-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Vandy won last night's game 12-2.
Had an excellent outing from their starter in game 1. Here's the 1-2. Fastball misses outside, evens the count 2-2.
They're in the top of the 4th inning in Gainesville in the series finale between Alabama and Florida. Alabama leads 4-2 top of the 4th as the Gators have won the first 2 games.
2-2 pitch, foul back behind us. Jordan Thompson for the Aggies staying alive, a 2-2 count.
And 2 finals in today. In Fayetteville, Arkansas in game 1 defeated Auburn 7-2. And in game 1 of the Missouri-Tennessee series in Columbia, Missouri 9, Tennessee 1.
Ooh. 2-2.
Yeah.
Oh, beauty, breaking ball. No offer from Thompson, called strike 3, and Skeens adds another Super One Food strikeout. Give him 8 on the night, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Coach Vitello make all 9 innings? We know?
No report that he did not.
Exited early? Okay.
We'll do a little investigation just to make sure.
Chase Lavalette, a left-hander, stands in. First pitch misses outside. And it's 1-0. Lavalette, a strikeout victim in the 2nd inning. Again, 1 of 8 tonight so far by Paul Skeens, who is dialed in to say the least. The 1-0 pitch sent foul back into the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. Just like the winning lineup, Cintas has the all-star services for all of your business needs. Everything from uniforms to kitchens and restroom solutions. Get ready for the workday with Cintas. Here's the 1-1 pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss. That one low in the zone. Lavalette, half-hearted swing, and it's 1-2.
Paul's longest outing this season has been 6 innings. In fact, he's gone 6 innings in all 4 of his previous starts this year.
1-2 delivery, missing low, and Lavalette able to hold back on that one, although Neal wanted clarification from Jeff Head. Evens the count 2-2.
His longest outing this year in terms of pitch count is 101. He threw 101 pitches against Kansas State back on February 24th in the Tigers win in the Round Rock Classic.
Here's the 79th pitch from Skeens, and it sails outside. That's going to fill the count. Second time tonight, been a full count forced by the Aggies against the Tiger right-hander. Was able to elicit a ground ball out to shortstop last time. Payoff delivery. Lifted in the air, foul. Again giving chase Tommy White, but a couple of steps he realizes this one will find the extended bleachers down the line in left. Out of play, still 3-2.
And the Aggies have a pinch hitter on deck. It's like a left-handed batter, Hank Bard, will hit after Lavalette.
So maybe coming in to bat for Gregson, the catcher, who bats in the 9 spot. 1 out, another payoff pitch. Slam to right field, but right there, Paxton Kling, who only had to take 1 step to his right. That one hit hard, but then dropped quickly. Kling able to make the play for the second. He winds the pitch. Ground ball bouncer to first. Short hop handled by Morgan. Flips to Skeens, covering at first for out number 3. The Tigers make quick work of the Aggies. 1-2-3 they go. No runs, no hits, nobody touches base. We move now to the top of the 6th inning. Tigers leading in game 1, 4-0 over the Aggies here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey Tiger fans, your new favorite local delivery app is here. Download the ASAP app to get all of your game day needs delivered right to your door. All season long, make sure to use promo code TIGERS22. You'll score $5 off your order and automatically be entered in the Winner ASAP Dinner Sweepstakes for a chance to win tickets to see the Tigers in action. That's promo code TIGERS22. ASAP.com is the official mobile ordering partner of LSU Athletics.
When you open a crisp, cold Bud Light, you know game day is here.
Touchdown! You owe me $5.
We mean every sound. Enjoy responsibly. 2022 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Are you one of many homeowners who just dreads the winter due to inconsistent home heating? Perhaps you're an HVAC contractor who just wants to offer more reliable, higher efficiency home heating. Lux Air helps keep homes warm while saving money and offers great business building programs for contractors too. Contact your Lux Air dealer to find out more. Or if you're a contractor, visit solarsupplyluxair.com to learn about working with Lux Air.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the sixth inning, LSU at the plate, leading 4-0. Jared Jones, first pitch, foul ball down the third base line. And LSU 4 runs on 6 hits so far tonight. Jones looking for his first hit. Pitch skips off the dish, evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Good news, Bill.
All right.
Coffee is brewing.
That's encouraging. There we go.
Jones, ground ball. Nice play at third, scooped up by Kent. Tough throw to first, but in time to get Jones. Sharply hit ground ball, but great play by Caden Kent, getting over to his left. Got a glove on it, finishes the play with the throw, and 1 gone.
So Nathan Detmer really has settled in here after the Tommy White RBI single that increased LSU's lead to 4-0 back in the third. The only 2 base runners he's allowed were Neal and Cruz on walks.
So Neal stands in, a left-hander. First pitch missing for ball 1. Brady looking for his first hit of the game and the series, obviously, as this pitch misses low. So now make it 2 balls, no strikes. Yes, we will have piping hot coffee, Bill, following the top of the 6th inning. But hopefully it takes a while. This one misses outside. Good eye by Neal. It's now 3-0.
And Neal's been great all year at that. 16 walks this season, which is second on the club behind Dylan Cruz, including the walk he earned back in the 4th inning tonight.
Showing bunt, and there's a strike at the knees, inside corner. That'll make it 3-1. Three-one pitch, swing and a miss. That'll fill the count now. 3-2 to Brady Neal. So Detmer trying to climb the ladder here after falling behind. 3 balls, no strikes. Quickly a payoff pitch, low and inside, ball 4. Neal will pick up his second base on balls of the game. And with 1 out, Tigers have a runner aboard. Jordan Thompson coming to the plate. Thompson also looking for his first hit of the game. Had a ground out back in the 2nd to the shortstop and was a strikeout victim last time in the 4th.
So before that walk, Detmer had retired 10 of the previous 12 Tiger batters. It's his 3rd walk of the night, but neither of the first 2 hurt him at all.
Inside, gets away from the new catcher, Bard. And that will allow Neal to scamper on into second base. I don't know, it looked like they may have gotten crossed up there as Bard, the new catcher who came in to pinch hit. And then, of course, now they're going to call a review here. Are they trying to see whether or not it caught Thompson? Or this? We got Coach Schlossnagle out there. He's arguing. I think he wants a visit on the mound. But the umpires are meeting between the mound and home plate. And I'm not sure that any of the coaches initiated a challenge, but they're talking something over it. It appeared that Jordan was trying to step out of the way, and I'm not sure if the ball caught him or the bat. It did get away from Bard, but he looked like he was a little crossed up on what was coming from Detmer.
So the conference has ended. Looks like no video review will be taking place. As you're right, no, there wasn't any type of challenge from either dugout.
So they break up the meeting of the umpires, and now Jeff Head going to go out and try to speed up the meeting on the mound, and does so. So 1-0 count to Jordan Thompson. Again, Hank Bart took over for J.D. Gregson, the starting catcher for the Aggies.
And they do rule that as a wild pitch, though it appeared, as you said, as if Bard just wasn't prepared for what was coming.
Second wild pitch of the night for Detmer. Here's the 1-0 to Thompson. Off speed and a strike across the plate. And make it 1-1. Ken Neal down at second base here. The Tigers threatening as a ground ball from Thompson. Again scooped up at third by Kent. He looks at a runner back to second. Fires to first in time for the second out of the inning. So unfortunate, Thompson's ground ball can't advance the runner, although it still leaves Neal in scoring position here. We'll be up to Paxton Kling, who has struggled a little bit tonight. Again, Kling 0 for 3 in the leadoff spot.
Again, a couple of well-hit balls in this inning by Jones and by Thompson, but Kent makes nice plays at third on both occasions.
Neal takes his lead off second. Detmer looks back, now fires to Kling, and it's a foul ball. Into the screen, 0-1. Fan, visit your local Kubota dealer. CY Kubota, the #1 rated reliable tractor under 100 horsepower in the U.S. of A. Visit LSUKubotaDealers.com for the nearest Kubota dealer and test drive a Kubota. 2 gone, top of the 6th, 4-0 LSU leads. Chance to add to that lead here with Neal off of second base. This one gets away from Bard, hit the top of his mitt, hits the backstop, now rolls up the third base line. Around third, coming home is going to be Neal. They'll say they got him at the plate.
The throw from Kent to Bard, and they say they catch Neal at home plate for the third out. Now it looks like LSU wants to challenge this one. It was a bang-bang play, but what a crazy event. The wild pitch at the top of the mitt of Bard hit the backstop and then started rolling up the track towards the third base dugout. No question that Josh Jordan was going to send Brady Neal in, who's got plenty of speed. Kentland picked up the baseball, threw a strike to Bard at home plate. And again, Jeff Head said he was out at home. So we're still waiting as the umpires met. Looked like it was challenged by LSU, and nobody yet going to the video room, so I'm not. They've kept A&M's defense out on the diamond, but now one of the umpires equipped with a PA mic announced that there is a challenge being issued by the LSU bench. Now, I believe they're in communication with someone back in Birmingham who makes the final decision. So they will not go in and view it themselves. They will wait for collaborative replay in Birmingham. Looks like Coach Schlossnagle is out there working with Bard, the catcher, looking at his gear. Again, watching the replay, we don't have a monitor here in the booth. Looks like the tag was applied on the back of Neal. It's hard to see at that angle way out there on the Jumbotron if his hand was already on home plate. So we're kind of flying blind here as far as our chance to tell you our thoughts. I don't know that you or I, Bill, can make a decision, although they're going to have overwhelming evidence to overturn the call because the call in the field is out. It's confirmed. So they go to review, brought to you by Acme Oyster House, and after review, they say Neal out at home. So
So the wild pitch doesn't hurt Texas A&M. Neither one of them. LSU comes up empty there in the top of the 6th inning. They leave nobody on. They have no runs on no hits. We head down to the bottom of the 6th. Still 4-0. A&M coming to the plate on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
Jelly. Jelly adjective. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt US Kids, and the Ad Council.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got your school covered. On SEC Radio, there's complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along online or on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now, as a college student, you can stream your first 3 months of SiriusXM for $1. Fees and taxes apply. See offer details and subscribe now at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
Right now, our country feels divided, but there's a place where people are coming together.
I was nervous to talk to someone so different than me.
Me too. Love Has No Labels and One Small Step are helping people with different political views, beliefs, and experiences connect through conversation, and it feels good.
This conversation gives me hope.
It gives me a lot of hope, too. Take a step toward bringing our country and your community together. Start a conversation at lovehasnolabels.com/one small step. A message from StoryCorps, Love Has No Labels, and the Ad Council.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Cason Wells to lead it off for Texas A&M. They're able to get Brady Neal out at the plate after a wild pitch, and the Tigers sent the runner home. Skeens misses on the first offering. This one high and outside for ball 2 to Wells. LSU leading 4-0 here in game 1 of this series. Wells had a base hit last time in the 3rd as Skeens comes back with a 97-mile-an-hour fastball for a strike to make it 2-1. Skeens has been fantastic. 5 innings of work. Only 3 hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts. This one misses outside. Now make it 3-1 to Cason Wells.
First time we've really seen some energy in this stadium after that play at the plate. The fans here are getting riled up.
3-1, strike on the outside corner to fill the count 3-2. 3rd full count Skeens has faced so far tonight. 3-2, called strike 3 at the knees. Fastball at 97, big challenge from Paul Skeens. Wells had no offer. He records his 9th Super One Food strikeout of the night, and that one a big one. He's faced 3 full counts, Bill Franquez, and he has come away winning all 3 thus far.
And that was a huge strikeout. As I said, there was some energy in the A&M dugout after the play at the plate. Leadoff hitter.
There's a strike. Haas gets first pitch, 0-1. The 0-1, breaking ball for a strike.
Paul's pitch count now at 90. Again, his season high is 101 pitches.
0-2 to Hunter Haas, who had a double in the first. Aboard on a fielder's choice, but there's the wipeout slider, swing and a miss. Nowhere close with the bat. Haas couldn't hold up. And that makes it an even 10 strikeouts tonight for Paul Skeens. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And we'll see Jack Moss, the junior who's 0 for 2 tonight. Flied out to left in the first. Had a soft liner to the mound and Skeens in the 3rd inning to end it. First delivery, way outside, ball 1. Skeens trying to take all that energy here at Bluebell Park, put it away. 1-0, fouled into the screen off the bat of Haas, or rather Moss, and it's 1-1. Tiger fans, get ready to taste victory with a Victory Grill from Barbecue Guys. Get your Victory Grill today. Become a backyard barbecue champ only at bbqguys.com. The 1-1, ground ball, base hit into center field. 2-out single off the bat of Moss. Keep the inning going for Texas A&M. He gets his first hit of the night. Gets his average just slightly over 300. Fourth hit of the night for the Aggies. Now we'll see Austin Boast.
So that breaks up a streak of 10 consecutive hitters retired by Paul Skeens. He wants to make sure the Aggies do not get back into this game.
So Boast, the right-hander. The first pitch from Skeens. Fastball outside for ball one. 1-0. Skeens checks the runner, now fires over there. One ball, no strikes. Pitch to Boast, way outside, got away from Neal. Comes off the backstop quickly, but into second base will be Moss. So Skeens with a wild pitch there. Moves the count 2-0, and now the Aggies with a runner in scoring position, and we'll see pitching coach Wes Johnson sprint out to the mound, is also sprinting towards the right field bullpen personnel for LSU. We'll get you those names and numbers once they take off the sweatshirts, but they are in a hurry down to the right field bullpen.
And again, Paul Skeens is approaching his highest pitch count of the year. So Wes Johnson with a very quick visit with his ace pitcher. As Paul started the inning with 2 consecutive strikeouts within a single by Moss, and now he's down in the count 2-0 to the cleanup hitter Bost.
Coach Johnson, Wes Johnson back in the Tiger dugout. 2 outs, runner at second, 4-0 LSU leading. A 2-0 count to Boast at the plate. Skeens fires, lifted foul over the first base dugout, out of play, and it's 2-1. H&E Equipment Services, the official construction equipment partner of LSU Athletics. For all of your rental needs, call 877-700-RENT or visit herentals.com today. Boast, 2 strikeouts so far tonight. Launches this one in the air, foul territory in right, and again, not a lot of room, and it will easily find its way to the concourse, out of play. Evens the count now for Boast. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a runner at second. As A&M mounting a threat here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and as Bill mentioned, after the play at the plate to end it for the Tigers in the top of the 6th, a little more energy here at the ballpark for Aggie fans. 2-2, breaking ball, again, spoiled foul, back behind the plate.
Tigers do have their ace lefty reliever, Nate Ackenhausen, warming in the pen. Love to see Paul get out of this right now.
This will be his 100th pitch of the night. 2 outs, runner at second. Skeens, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Boast down on strikes. And Skeens again puts out the little smoldering fire for the Aggies here in the bottom of the 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left at second base. Tigers leading 4-0. They come to the plate when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When it comes to investing in your home's comfort, it's never just one thing. You want to make sure you get an air-conditioned system that's reliable, affordable, energy efficient, backed by a strong warranty, and is installed by a dealer you can trust. That's why people who insist on the best choose Trane. Plus, right now, Trane is offering special financing. So what's not to love? Visit TraneSouth.com to find a local Trane dealer today. It's hard to stop a train. Subject to credit approval. Ask for details.
When you're done listening to the Tigers take another victory, the rest of the city will be waiting. After all, there's a lot more to Baton Rouge than just Saturday nights. From famous historic landmarks to iconic hole-in-the-walls, even some of the world's best blues joints, there's something special around every corner. But these foodie flavors and soulful sounds are just a sample of what Baton Rouge has to offer. Whatever you're into, it's all right here. Go to visitbatonrouge.com and start putting together your post-game playbook.
You'll like it hot and spicy? Then play Boil 'em Up from the lottery. Win up to $3,000. You've hit the bonus round. Play Win It All bonus. Win up to $17,000. Looking for a jolt of cash? Pick up High Voltage Bingo and win up to $30,000. Stack up your winnings with $200,000 stacks. Top prize $200,000. The Louisiana Lottery, giving you a reason to smile. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
4-0 LSU leads. We head to the top of the 7th inning here in Game 1. Shane Sadeo takes over on the mound for starter Nathan Detmer. Bill will get you the final line on Detmer coming up, but Sadeo takes over. It'll be the top of the order. Kling was at the plate on that play at the plate on the wild pitch to end the top of the 6th. So it'll be Kling, Morgan, and Cruz due up 1, 2, and 3 for LSU.
Shane Sadeo, freshman lefty, now on the mound for the Aggies, 6'2", 170 pounds, out of Montgomery, Texas. On the year, Sadeo is making his 7th appearance, all out of the bullpen. He has no decisions, a 3.60 ERA. In 10 innings, he's allowed 12 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He's walked only 1 and struck out 14. He has allowed 2 extra base hits, which were both doubles. He's called upon now to try to keep the Tigers from expanding their lead.
So again, Kling will be back at the plate. He was there when the wild pitch caromed off the backstop, rolled up the third base line, and the play at the plate was ruled in favor of the Aggies. Neal tagged out to end that inning. So Kling batting for the 4th time tonight, 0 for 3, still looking for his first hit. Still looking to arrive safely at first for the first time as Sadeo sets him up with a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. And Bill, thank goodness Skeens was able to get that strikeout. I went down to check on the coffee I had brewed, and I got the last cup. Another couple of minutes, and I'd have been...
That would have been a wasted effort otherwise. Gosh.
So, 1-1 the count to Kling. Showing bunt, and bunts it foul. Third base way.
Again, Kling trying to keep that reach base streak alive. He's reached base in 11 consecutive games for the Tigers. 0 for 3, though, so far tonight.
Great facility here at Bluebell Park. There's the 1-2 up high and pops out of the mitt of Bard, but that will just even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Final line on Nathan Detmer, the Aggies starter. He goes 6 innings, allows 4 runs, all earned on 6 hits. He walked 4 and struck out 5, and he threw 95 pitches.
The 2-2. Missed low. Good eye by Kling to stay away. That'll field the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2, 3, and 4 have really done the damage for LSU offensively. Again, they had 2 runs in the top of the first, 2 more in the top of the third as Kling launches one in the air to left center field, but Jordan Thompson, the center fielder, coming in as it hangs up in the wind. He had to make a couple of steps in to get to it. That one looked well hit off the bat, but
it really did.
Just right into a blustering wind here at the ballpark.
I mean, there might as well be a brick wall out there. I mean, just that's what it looks like they're hitting into.
Yeah,
that ball was pretty well struck by Kling, but just completely stymied by the wind.
So 1 away. We'll see Trey Morgan. I mentioned the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for LSU, Bill. I think, and again, I'm mathematically challenged, they are 5 of 7 in tonight's game, or?
Let's see. We'll check your work on that.
Morgan, Cruz, White. Am I right? 5 of 7?
You are correct.
Look at there.
Morgan 2 for 3, Cruz 2 for 2, and White 1 for 2.
Better to be lucky than good when it comes to math. 2-0 the count to Morgan. Cedillo fires, and there's a swing and a miss. Morgan wanted to hold back, couldn't quite do so, and it's now 2-1. Two-one pitch. Missed outside. Ooh, Aggie fans don't like that. They thought it caught the corner, but can't say what you want. Jeff Head's been pretty consistent tonight behind the plate as far as the corners are involved. The 3-1 is ball 4. Missed high above the letters, so Morgan reaches base for a third time tonight. That'll bring Dylan Cruz to the plate. Dylan, 2 for 2, also reached by way of walk last time in the 5th inning. So with one out, Tigers have a man aboard.
And Nate Ackenhausen continues to throw in the LSU bullpen, so it does appear we'll see the LSU lefty to start the bottom of the 7th.
First pitch to Cruz. Strike. Woo. That one about neck level inside, but Jeff Head that time gave the corner and the verticality. It's 0-1 to Dylan Cruz. The left-hander Cedillo checks the runner. Now the pitch missed inside. That one looked like a better pitch than the one before, but evens the count 1-1. Morgan off of first, and the pitch misses inside to Cruz. Another fastball by Cedillo. That'll make it 2-1.
Cedillo, good velocity from the left side. Fastball 89 to 93.
Here's a throw over. Morgan hit first slide back to the bag.
Also throws a slider at 79 to 83 miles per hour and a changeup at 81 to 84.
Morgan again takes a 3-step lead off of first. A 2-1 count to Cruz, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count 2-2.
Good fastball that time from Cedillo at 90 miles per hour.
Cruz awaits. A 2-2 pitch. Chopper, and it is foul. Ooh. Just left of the third base line. Coming over was Kent trying the backhand. He couldn't glove it, but third base umpire Alex Ransom right there straddling the line said foul ball. So the count remains 2-2. TJ Ribs, legendary Louisiana barbecue, home of the Jay Johnson Show, the official barbecue restaurant of LSU Athletics. Always have every game all the time to go tailgate packages and event catering. You can check them out online at tjribs.com. 2-2 to Cruz. Hit sharply, but again, high in the air, the wind cutting it down. Going back is Thompson, the center fielder. He will have it for out number 2. Again, not sure that one had enough off the bat to get out of here on a normal day, but certainly the wind did not help. And Cruz unable to reach base for the first time tonight. And with 2 down, we'll see Tommy White. White 1 for 2, had a base hit with an RBI in the 3rd. Got aboard on a walk his first at bat in the 1st inning, and flied out to right on a sharply hit ball last time in the 5th frame. Another throw over to keep an eye on Morgan at first base.
These are definitely not ideal hitting conditions. In fact, the last hit for LSU was Tommy White's single way back in the 3rd inning.
They have the shift on left side of the infield for the right-handed hitting White once again. Pitch from Cedillo high and inside for ball 1.
Tigers had 3 hits in the 1st inning, 3 hits in the 3rd inning, but that's been it.
Strike on the inside corner. White thought it was too far inside, but it evens the count 1-1. Morgan off of first. The pitch to White way upstairs from Cedillo. Moves the count 2 balls, 1 strike. White again batting even .400. Driven in 28 RBI, which again last week had a monster fest of ribbies. As this one in the air to right field. Coming in a couple of steps, Cason Wells will have it for out number 3. So the Tigers, no runs, no hits. They leave 1 man on. Time to stretch it out here in the Lone Star State. Bottom of the 7th coming up. LSU leading 4-0 over Texas A&M on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
We always picture the SEC student athlete for their speed, their vertical, their agility. But it's time we picture them for more. For their campus voice, their community outreach, and for the simple fact that 20 years later, they're still someone's pride and joy. More than students, more than athletes. In the SEC, it just means more.
When you went car shopping, you meant business. You aced vehicle history searches and test drives. You out-salesmaned the salesman. Now you've got your wheels. If you manage that, you can get your retirement plan on track. Visiting aceyourretirement.org can help. With 401k tips and smart savings strategies, you'll have the info you need to get more for your future. Go to aceyourretirement.org, because when it comes to speeding past financial challenges, you're an ace. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Still a 4-0 to LSU lead as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Aggies come to the plate. Targach, the DH, will stand in. A couple of strikeouts so far tonight. And Skeens will continue. He will start the bottom of the 7th inning in the first pitch to Targach, a strike on the inside corner. So again, it appeared Nate Ackenhausen still throwing, still appears to be ready if need be, but they're going to go with Skeens here, who will throw his 102nd pitch of the night, and it sails outside to even the count 1-1.
And that is now a season high for Skeens, 102 pitches. Working into the 7th inning for the first time this season.
Right-hander winds, the 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Beautifully done. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I was excited, Bill, that tomorrow is National Corn Dog Day.
That's right.
Texas A&M.
That's right.
We're going to have corn dogs here. At least that's what I thought. We're going to have corn dogs at the ballpark. The 1-2 misses high from Skeens. But now we're getting word that you can't get the corn dog here at the park. You're getting a voucher, and then you got to go somewhere else to get it.
Oh, no, that's disappointing.
Now, come on. If you're going to have Corn Dog Day with the Tigers in town, you got to have them in the park. Oh, wow, this one just missed outside. Skeens thought he had him. Jeff Head, again, a little tight on that outside corner. Now it's going to be the 4th full count Skeens has faced tonight. Targach works it full. Leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. In the air to center field. Again, everyone got excited until the wind got a hold of it. Dylan Cruz will settle under it in left center as the wind blows it from what appeared to be straightaway center to left center field. And just a loud out. First out of the inning here in the bottom of the 1st. So, again, a little bit of criticism there. I mean, I get it. If you're going to be tongue-in-cheek and have Corn Dog Day for the Tigers, at least have it inside the park so you can get a hold of one. I was going to eat 3 or 4 tomorrow. And Skeens, after recording the fly ball out, Coach Jay Johnson now on his way out. So again, season high, total 106 pitches thrown. He works into the 7th inning, records the first out, and it looks like Coach Jay Johnson in just a moment will make the indication to make the call to the bullpen. So Jeff Head? No, there he goes.
Yeah, Paul was kind of pleading his case, I thought. But
I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
But he has made the call. So we'll have a pitching change powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. Expected Nate Ackenhausen to come out of the right field bullpen. We'll give you his numbers, get back to action. 1 away, bottom of the 7th. LSU leading 4-0 over Texas A&M here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, with awesome John Deere deals by Sunshine, you'll never strike out. Ask us about tractor packages with 0% financing available. When you're looking for excellent products to help you get the job done, look no further than Sunshine Quality Solutions. Learn more at sunequip.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Offer ends May 28, 2023.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Just For You deals is now Albertsons For You. It's everything you love about Just For You with all new perks. Get rewarded for just being you, including personalized deals, a free item every month, and even a treat on your birthday. With Albertsons For You, you earn points every time you shop and redeem them for discounts on groceries and more. Brand new Albertsons For You members receive $5 off their next $25 or more purchase just for signing up. Download the Albertsons app or simply update your existing mobile app to see your all new, all awesome perks. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors. Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Nate Ackenhausen indeed takes over on the mound for LSU here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Paul Skeens going 6 1/3, records the first out here in the bottom of the 7th, as we're all once again reminded, if you're going to play in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band, apparently. I'm not sure if that's a state law or not. Could be. To face Ackenhausen with 1 out will be Kent, and the first pitch delivered by Nate, a called strike. It's 0-1. Ackenhausen has been, like Skeens, Nate out of the bullpen has been fantastic this year. The 0-1 jams him and fouls it off, does Kent, out of play, and it's 0-2. By the way, Alondra Villarreal, our esteemed producer, Texas native, says it is a law. You do have to have a fiddle in the band for those keeping score at home. First delivery to Jordan Thompson for the Aggies. Misses low for ball 1, 1-0. Thompson tonight had a base hit in the 2nd inning, was caught looking in the 5th. Here's the 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. Fastball from Ackenhausen at 91. Evens the count 1-1. The 1-1. Ooh, just missed the outside corner. Ackenhausen steps off the rubber momentarily, now digs back in with 9 on the pitch clock. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball, swing, maybe a foul tip. Nonetheless, evens the count 2-2.
Here's your final line on Paul Skeens. He goes 6 1/3 innings, his longest outing of the year, 106 pitches. Allows no runs, 4 hits, no walks, 11 strikeouts for Skeens.
2 outs here, bottom of the 7th. Here's the 2-2, and that one hits the dirt about a foot in front of the plate and rolls through the legs of Brady Neal. And that will force now a full count, 3-2. I think maybe Nate lost the grip on that one. So the left-hander will again step off, now step back on. Fighting the right-handed hitting Jordan Thompson of Texas A&M. The 3-2 misses high and a 2-out walk. Puts Thompson aboard as he'll reach base for the 2nd time tonight. Aggies have a runner at first with 2 down. Lavalette, the left fielder, 0 for 2 tonight. Strikeout and line out to right field. Will come up here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 down. First delivery, breaking ball, a beauty, over for a strike, 0-1. Thompson for the Aggies takes his lead off first. The left-hander Ackenhausen looks over. From the stretch, brings it to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he gets ahead 0-2.
Ackenhausen really made a statement back on February 28th with that brilliant relief outing at Texas when he worked 3 1/3 shutout innings.
2 outs, runner at first. The 0-2 outside. Neal sliding over to plate it up. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And as you would expect, he's been especially tough on lefties. Lefties are just 1 for 15 against him so far this season.
2 outs, runner at first. Hackenhausen now will throw over to first. Sliding back safely will be Thompson. You heard Cade Beloso. Loved your interview with him prior to the game, Bill. He really talked about how that game on the 28th, for all these new pieces to LSU, kind of gave them an idea of what it would be like in SEC venues. Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss, and Hackenhausen with the strikeout. A&M done here in the bottom of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits. They leave one man on. We go to the top of the 8th, and the Tigers' bats early in this game kind of silenced the Aggie crowd. They've had a couple of moments, but not much, as LSU continues to lead 4-0 on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Southern Air Heating and Cooling is proud to be an official sponsor of LSU Athletics. Their team of AC professionals have been serving the comfort needs of the people of Louisiana for over 25 years. Much like the fans of the Tigers, our commitment to Tiger athletics and providing great service remains as strong as ever. Southern Air Heating and Cooling. Go Tigers! Hey, Baton Rouge, don't go to just settle for boring old frozen pizza for dinner. Head over to Fat Boys Pizza, where size matters. Come check out their large pies that measure 30 inches across, but the number scarcely does it justice. When you see their 30-inch pie, your whole world got smaller, and your idea of pizza got bigger. From delicious pizza choices, chicken wings, garlic knots, and so much more, stop by Fat Boys Pizza, located on Nicholson Drive in Baton Rouge, or visit them online at eatfatboyspizza.com.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then-count regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and accept previous policy. Restrictions apply.
Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We head to the 8th inning here in Bryan College Station. LSU leading Texas A&M in their SEC opener 4-0. Tigers come to the plate. Gavin Dugas will lead it off. It'll be Dugas, Pearson, and Jones, 5, 6, and 7 here for the Tigers. Sadoa continues to work on the mound. Sadeo, rather. Here's a swing and a miss to Dugas on a fastball up and out. And it's 0-1. Dugas tonight 0 for 2. Had a sac fly RBI back in the first inning. A board on a fielder's choice in the third as that pitch misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And again, these are less than ideal hitting conditions, but it's been a while since the Tigers have had a hit.
1-1 misses inside to Gavin. Make it 2 balls, 1 strike.
LSU looking for its first hit since White's RBI single back in the third inning.
2-1. Off speed, swing and a miss by Dugas to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Another off-speed delivery. This one smacked to center field. Going to drop down in front of Jordan Thompson. So Bill Franquez wills it into existence. The Tigers pick up their first hit in quite a while, and the Tigers have a leadoff man aboard here in the top of the 8th.
Yeah, definitely. I thought if I talked about it enough, it would happen.
Yes.
And Gavin comes through.
Think positive things will happen.
As the Tigers would love to add to this 4-run lead, as the Aggies still have 6 outs left.
Pearson 1 for 3 on the night, had an RBI single back in the first. Again, the Tigers scored 2 in the top half of the first inning as that pitch misses outside for ball 1. 2 more in the top of the third. And since then, Gavin Dugas here in the top of the 8th gets the first hit since that third inning. Here's Pearson. He will deliver one to the alley, right center. Dugas turns the corner around second. He'll head into third. Pearson with his second hit of the night. Runners on the corners and nobody out for the Fighting Tigers.
Josh Pearson gets the opportunity to start in the SEC opener, and he's delivered in a big way. RBI single in the first inning, and now another single to put runners at the corners with nobody out here in the eighth.
Number 22, Jared Jones.
So now Jared Jones, who tonight at the plate 0 for 3, including a strikeout in the third inning. Nobody out here, can swing the bat. Chance to build on this lead. Here's a pitch that got away from Bard momentarily, but just behind him, did not get out of the home plate area. Nobody going to try to take advantage of that. Runners still remain first and third. 1-0 the count to Jones. The pitch, strike on the inside corner. Again, that time Sadeo, an 89-mile-an-hour fastball. That one kind of a little bit of run towards the right-handed hitter. The 1-1, same pitch, this time too far in, 2-1. Dugas at third, Pearson at first base. Back-to-back singles here, nobody out. Jones with a 2-1 count. Sadeo fires in the air, and it will find foul territory down the line in right. Evens a count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fans, Dudley DeBosier stands up for the purple and gold, fights for Tiger fans all across Louisiana. Dudley DeBosier, proud to be an official partner of LSU Athletics. Opening game of SEC play. The 2-2 again slapped foul over the first base dugout, out of play. Jones continues with a 2-2 count. Tomorrow these two teams back out here at 2 o'clock. Finish up the series on Sunday with a 1 o'clock first pitch. Pitch to Jones, way out in front. The off-speed delivery from Sadeo gets him. Second strikeout of the night for Jones, and there's one away here in the top of the 8th. Sadeo with his first strikeout in relief.
Tigers now will go to the bench. Alex Milazzo is going to hit for Brady Neal. Milazzo, a right-handed batter, inserted to face the lefty Sadeo. And of course, Alex also provides great defense in these late innings with the Tigers holding the lead.
Now Milazzo batting an even .400. This will be his 16th plate appearance of the year, but before he will swing, he'll have a meeting on the mound for Texas A&M.
Looks like pitching coach Nate Yeske this time making his way to the mound.
So they will bring the infield in, talk it over. Jay Johnson, never one to give up an opportunity to talk strategy, brings the offense to the on-deck circle in front of the first base dugout. He will talk with his Tigers. Don't forget, fans, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball win. You'll receive 50% off your online order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Certainly been opportunities to get 50% off your order here of late. LSU with an 11-game win streak. Trying to make it 12 here. I sure would like some insurance runs with 1 out. Getting runners on the corners here in the top of the 8th. Already gotten to the A&M bullpen here with Shane Sadeo. Now, as Bill mentioned, Alex Milazzo, big opportunity here. Batting .500 this season with runners in scoring position. Infield playing straight up, expecting now to bunt. First baseman will crash in, and off and running into second is going to be Pearson. Great heads-up play by Pearson. Again, I think Jay Johnson in that timeout said, Alex, we want you to show bunt. We'll see where the first baseman goes, how the second baseman reacts, and get down to second base, and they do. So now runners second and third. Great play on the base pads by Pearson. The 0-1 to Milazzo. There's a strike on the inside corner. Alex falls behind now, 0-2. One away. Infield now playing just off the cut of the grass. And the 0-2 is swing and a miss. Milazzo down on strikes. That's the second out of the inning. And a big strikeout for Sadeo. We'll bring Jordan Thompson to the plate.
Well, Sadeo has recovered nicely, back-to-back strikeouts after back-to-back singles. Now it's up to Jordan Thompson. Jordan's been quiet at the plate in recent games, but as we've seen throughout his career, he's delivered in these types of situations time and again.
He has been clutch over the years. First pitch to Thompson, blowing inside for ball one. Jordan ground out to the shortstop in the second inning, strikeout victim in the fourth, and hit a ground ball hard, but fielded by the third baseman Caden Kent last time in the sixth inning. Pitch to Jordan, check swing, caught the bat into the backstop, evens a count 1-1. I loved it last year talking with Coach Jay Johnson in certain situations, tight ball game, even though it's a 4-0 lead here. You never feel safe in SEC play, as here's a chopper going to be handled by Kent at third. The throw to first in time to get Thompson. Thought that might be trouble as Kent was coming to his left. Hunter Haas, the shortstop, was charging in as well, but good communication on the diamond by the Aggies, and they put away the Tigers. And they put away a threat here at the top of the eighth inning. Come away with no runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on, in scoring position. We now head to the bottom of the eighth. Still 4-0. LSU leads Texas A&M on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's 4 a.m., Monday, and you're literally sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. Man, that's love. And if you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. To make sure your child's in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got your school covered. On SEC Radio, there's complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along online or on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now, as a college student, you can stream your first 3 months of SiriusXM for $1. Fees and taxes apply. See offer details and subscribe now at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
Papa, why can't we telegraph while riding a horse?
Son, there ain't no one to blame but Jeffro. He was riding old Betsy the Stallion, tip-tapping away at his telegraph, when blam! Ran right into the side of the saloon.
Well, if Jeffro can't do it, neither should you. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Well, didn't have a chance to wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day earlier, but we certainly hoped you enjoyed today's holiday. We got a pinch hitter here in the bottom of the eighth inning. Coffer stands in, a right-handed hitter, is Nate Ackenhausen for LSU. Starts his first full inning of work. Max Coffer, a freshman out of Medford, New Jersey. At the plate, 1-1. Strike from Ackenhausen. Gets ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes as Coffer, 13th plate appearance, 1 of 12 on the season. He's got a 1-2 count here. Ackenhausen, the left-hander, fires. And whoa! Foul ball right into the railing of the third base dugout. Keeps the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now this is big. Blast your way to winnings and play Cherry Blast Slingo from the lottery today. Loaded with $30 prizes. You could win up to $30,000. Must be at least 21 to purchase. Coffer awaits, and the 1-2 misses upstairs. Evens a count 2-2. Ackenhausen stares in, gets the sign, gets the nod, and the 2-2 way upstairs. That'll fill the count, 3-2. Christian Little, I believe, warming for the Tigers down in the right field bullpen. Payoff delivery, missed ball 4. Coffer, the pinch hitter, earns the base on balls. Leadoff man aboard for the Aggies here in the bottom of the eighth inning, trailing 4-0 to LSU.
Yeah, tough break there for the Tigers. Pinch hitter Coffer, with only 13 at bats, gets a leadoff walk, and now it looks like the Aggies will go to their bench again.
Travis Chestnut
Another
pick up a
right-handed
bat.
Another right-handed batter.
Yeah, you mentioned they had the original lineup with a ton of lefties against Skeens. That didn't work out so well. So now Coach Schlossnagel trying to turn it around with Ackenhausen, the left-hander. So Chestnut only has batted 9 times this year. Ackenhausen misses on the first offering, high and outside, 1-0. Now time going to be called. Jordan Thompson, Gavin Dugas want a word with their left-hander, giving him some words of encouragement. Fan Super One Foods has super low prices on all your game day favorites. Up your grocery game, score big with Super One Foods. Paul Skeens tonight, 6 1/3, gave up 4 hits, no runs, no walks, 11 strikeouts in his SEC debut. Ackenhausen taking over, 2/3 of an inning so far, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Runner at first, the 1-0 to Chestnut, misses low. Neal lost the ball momentarily, and then late deciding to run was Coffer. He got halfway between first and second. Neal hesitated, thought he might throw down to first that time, Bill. Did not.
Yeah.
And so Coffer is safe at first.
Yeah, Milazzo.
Looked
like that was a play that Milazzo usually would make. I know Trey Morgan wanted him to throw the ball. Trey seemed a little frustrated that he didn't, because it looked like he had a chance to get Coffer.
I think because the ball went up the third base line. First this pitch, there's a strike to make it 2-1 from Ackenhausen. Normally, no doubt, Milazzo fires that sitting down to first base, but I think the fact that he went behind the batter up the third base line to get it, he would have had to turn towards his right to get some momentum to throw. May have affected his decision to hold that baseball. Wow, that one misses, not sure where, and it's now 3-1 to Chestnut at the plate with nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Wow, that pitch could not have missed by much at all.
Runner at first, 3-1 count, Ackenhausen, swing and a miss. That'll fill it up now, 3-2.
Whew. Huge pitch right here for Nate.
Got to bear down. Got to get the first out. Avoid the walk. You can underline that. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3 inside corner. Beautifully done by Ackenhausen. Down on strikes goes Chestnut. 3rd Super One Food strikeout for the Tiger reliever, and there's 1 gone. Still work to do here in the bottom of the 8th. We'll see Hunter Haas, the shortstop, batting 2nd in the order, come to the plate. He's 1 for 3, had a double back in the 1st inning. Aboard on a fielder's choice in the 3rd. It was a strikeout victim in the 6th to Paul Skeens. First pitch from Ackenhausen. Dials in a strike. 0-1. Haas, the right-handed hitter, facing the left-handed throwing Ackenhausen. Runner at first, 1 out. The 0-1 misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tonight's game started right at 6:02 Central Time here in Bryan College Station. Approaching the 8:30 hours. This one blowing inside now to make it 2-1. Tommy White at 3rd, Jordan Thompson at short, Gavin Dugas second base, Trey Morgan at 1st. Pearson, Cruz, and Kling left to right in the outfield, and Alex Milazzo behind the plate catching here for Nate Ackenhausen. Runner at first, 1 out. The 2-1 pitch, short of the plate, blocked up by Alex. It's now 3-1. I'm not sure how much longer Jay Johnson is going to stick with the inconsistency of the strike zone of Nate Ackenhausen, who has been superb throughout this season. Walked the leadoff pinch hitter, Coffer. The 3-1, strike on the inside corner as Haas tried to give a little body language to say it was too far inside. Jeff Head not buying, and now another full count for Ackenhausen.
Again, another huge pitch for the Tiger lefty.
Payoff delivery. Inside and low, ball 4. That's going to put 2 runners aboard with 1 out.
third walk for Nate Ackenhausen after Skeens did not issue a walk in 6 in the third innings. And now Wes Johnson makes his way out to the mound again. And as we said earlier, Nate has been especially effective against left-handed hitters. So Moss standing in from the left side.
Moss tonight, 1 for 3. Had a single in the 6th inning. Pitch misses away. 1 ball, no strikes. And the crowd trying to get rowdy here. Get on the shoulders of Nate Ackenhausen, the Tiger reliever. A 4-run lead. 2 runners on first and second. Strike down the middle from Ackenhausen. Evens it up 1-1. Lefty on lefty matchup here with 1 out. Ackenhausen's 1-1 delivery. Strike on the outside corner, gets ahead 1-2.
Finally, Nate's able to work from ahead in the count now. Moss is a very dangerous hitter, though.
Batting .356 this season with runners aboard. .309 average for the year. Runners take their lead first and second. The 1-2 foul down the line, out of play and left. Fans Capital One offering checking and savings accounts with no fees or minimums. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Bottom of the 8th inning, 4-0 LSU leading. Aggies threatening. Really their biggest threat of the night. The 1-2 reaches out, ground ball, fair inside the first base line. Handled by Morgan, race to the bag, he wins it for out number 2. Runners will advance to second and third as Moss able to get the ground ball right side of the infield. And a big second out. They'll retire Moss, it'll bring up Austin Boast, the second baseman.
And Boast, the right-handed hitter and the cleanup hitter for the Aggies. Jay will make a change. The thought would be you leave Nate in to face Boast, but it looks like Jay's going to make another change. Christian Little is ready in the Tigers bullpen.
So Coach Johnson on his way out to the mound. With runners second and third, 2 outs. He's going to call upon Christian Little to do, if nothing else, get the final out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So the Tigers make a pitching change, powered by Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. A&M, 2 runners in scoring position at second and third, 2 outs. And Christian Little coming in to take over on the mound. 4-0 LSU leads on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox Internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with Internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
Southern Air Heating and Cooling is proud to be an official sponsor of LSU Athletics. Their team of AC professionals have been serving the comfort needs of the people of Louisiana for over 25 years. Much like the fans of the Tigers, our commitment to Tiger Athletics and providing great service remains as strong as ever. Southern Air Heating and Cooling. Go Tigers!
Hey, Tiger fans, don't miss out on the latest John Deere deals from Sunshine. Ask us about tractor packages with 0% financing available. From Alex Box Stadium to your own backyard, the grass is always greener behind the wheel of a John Deere. Learn more at sunequip.com. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Offer ends May 28, 2023.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Through 6 1/3, Paul Skeens, tonight's starter for LSU, kept the Aggies' bats at bay. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, Texas A&M runners second and third. 2 outs. Christian Little called upon for the Tigers. Try to get them back inside the dugout. Austin Boast, the second baseman, at the plate. Coffer and Haas aboard at third and second, respectively. The first pitch from Little misses high and outside. Ball 1, 1-0 to Boast. Little, the right-hander, righty on right matchup here. 1-0 way outside. Milazzo having to stretch every inch to get out there and glove that one. And it's 2-0.
Christian Little on the mound for the Tigers, making his 7th appearance of the year.
2-0 the count. Little fires. There's a strike at the belt, making 2-1.
He has a 2-0 record, a 0.71 ERA, 12 2/3 innings, 1 run on 7 hits, 3 walks, 17 strikeouts.
Runners take their lead. 2-1 pitch in the air. Foul territory near first base. The wind going to carry it, and it will stay foul, and Morgan has it for out number 3. So Bose pops up foul, and the Aggies strand 2 runners at second and third. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on. Still 4-0 LSU. We head to the 9th here in Bryan College Station on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Oh, man, I'm glad you're here. Sit down and visit with me, Mom. I'm making it all ready for supper with my family tonight. I can't wait to hug my grandbabies and pass a good time over some good food. Ooh, I better start my rice. You know, it seems like all the best meals start by cooking some rice. Cajun country rice, of course. It's what you gotta have when you're cooking with love. I pick it up down the street at the grocery store, and I can even buy it online at CajunCountryRice.com. Y'all stay and eat. There's plenty, yeah.
Hi, I'm Kevin Falk, LSU Hall of Famer. My years at LSU were amazing. I've always loved celebrating with my teammates, especially when someone was serving up some delicious Manda salsa. For a lot of Tiger fans, it's just not game day without Manda in the mix. Serving top quality sausage and original seasoning is Manda's strong side. But it's not Manda's flavor that's always got me running back for more. You get it? Running back for more. After 75 years, the flavor still says it all. Manda Fine Meats, the official smoke sauce of LSU Athletics.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the 9th inning here in Bryan College Station. LSU holding on to a 4-0 lead over Texas A&M. A couple of changes. Coffer, who came in to pinch hit, earned the walk to lead things off for the Aggies there in the bottom of the 8th. He will stay in, remain behind the plate catching. And we've got a new pitcher on the mound, number 27, Carson Lambert, senior transfer from Southern Cal, who will take over. Again, rocking a pretty cool stash out there as well. So he'll be the 3rd pitcher of the night for Texas A&M. LSU, by the way, will have Kling, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, top of the order, Kling, followed by Morgan and Cruz due up.
Carson Lambert, right-hander for the Aggies, 1-0, 5.40 ERA, making his 7th appearance of the year.
Chestnut also came in to pinch hit. Hill will take over for Thompson in center field defensively. There's a strike to Kling, and it's 0-1. Kling tonight 0 for 4 in his SEC debut. A couple of strikeouts, a ground out, and a fly ball out to center field. The 0-1 misses low from Lambert. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like Texas A&M's Jordan Thompson did stay in the game. He's now in right field.
Yep.
And Chestnut's in center.
Here's the 1-1. Kling smacks it to left field, base hit. This one's going to the track to the wall. Kling with plenty of speed around first, headed into second base. Nobody covering there, and the throw nowhere close. Didn't get out of the outfield. had two cutoff men, Haas and Boast, who were in the shift, both out there in shallow left center, nobody at home at second, but no chance to catch Paxton Kling, too fast. Gets his first hit in SEC play and comes at a good time. The leadoff hitter here in the top of the ninth inning. I was telling the story about Jay Johnson last year, Bill, during games where it was close. I would say, Coach, that instance there in the seventh inning where you had runners on, and he would say there's never enough runs in SEC play. So he's not comfortable with a 4-0 lead. Make no mistake about it. Trey Morgan to the plate. First pitch just about caught him. He spins out of the way, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Morgan, again, part of the 2, 3, and 4 in this order that has performed very well tonight. He's 2 for 3, including a couple of base hits, one in the first, one in the second, scored on both occasions. He's got Kling, plenty of speed at second. Swings and fouls this one out of play left side. 1 ball and 1 strike. Also arrived on a base on balls last time up in the 7th inning.
Lambert for A&M has worked 8 1/3 innings this year. He's given up 5 runs on 7 hits, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts.
1 ball, 1 strike to Morgan. Pitch inside with the fastball missing. Make it 2-1. Lambert's 2-1 pitch. Gonna hit him. This time got him. And Morgan not happy. Slings the bat, but will run down to first. That one gonna sting a little bit. But it does put runners first and second here.
Give you a quick SEC update. They've gone to extra innings in Lexington. Mississippi State and Kentucky are tied at 5 apiece. Top of the 9th in Gainesville, Alabama leads Florida 6-3. And final from Nashville, Vandy 8, Ole Miss nothing. Vanderbilt has won the first 2 games of that series.
Now we'll see Dylan Cruz. With runners first and second, Cruz also, like Morgan, 2 for 3 coming into this inning. First pitch, strike on the outside corner from Lambert to make it 0-1. Nobody out, top of the 9th. LSU leading 4-0. Kling with a double down the line in left. Morgan hit by a pitch. He's at first base. Lambert looks back to second. High leg kick, and the 0-1 is fouled by Cruz. Little bouncer to the first base dugout. Dylan behind in the count, 0-2. Lambert again looks back to second, checks on Kling. Pitch to the plate, way outside with a fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count now to Cruz. Kling got the inning started with the double. LSU and a chance to score there in the top of the 8th. Unable to do so. Haven't scored since the top of the 3rd inning. Pitch misses high. Evens the count now to Dylan, 2-2. Got a few open seats now here. Not quite a sellout as far as bodies in the stadium, but right now thinning out a little bit here in the top of the 9th. 2-2 to Cruz. Did he go around? They appeal. They say no. It'll be a full count, 3-2, as he had ideas on a fastball off the plate. Cruz with another opportunity here with a 3-2 count. Runners first and second. Cruz awaits. Lambert kicks and fires. Way outside again. This one ball 4 to load the bases. Now Lambert with a hit batter. Now a base on balls. Loads the bases. Nobody out. Top of the 9th. And Tommy White coming to the plate. Tommy White, 1 for 3. Had an RBI single in the 3rd. Got a board on the walk back in the 1st. Couple of flyouts to right field. 1 hit strong into the wind back in the 5th inning. Pitch to White. Again, Lambert misses outside to the right-hander. It's 1-0. Infield for Texas A&M with the bases loaded just off the infield cut of the grass. Lambert's 1-0 to White. High down the line in right. Towering shot if it will stay fair, and it will be foul. Wow. Opposite field power for White on display. Just couldn't line it up. That one, had it been fair, Bill, was a no-doubter. Towards the railroad tracks out beyond the right field wall, but it sails foul.
Wow, White was looking for his second.
Kling led off with a double to left. He's at third. Morgan hit by a pitch at second. Dylan Cruz walked. He's at first. A 2-2 count to Tommy White with nobody out in the top of the ninth. And time called by Tommy White and granted by Jeff Head. So now Lambert steps back up on the rubber. A 2-2 count to Tommy White. The pitch, fastball, lifted high and out of play right side.
White so far this season has had 4 at-bats with the bases loaded. He is 1 for 4 in those situations. Of course, that one being the grand slam against Sanford last Saturday.
Runners take their lead, still nobody out. Another 2-2 pitch to White. This time towards the alley, right center field. This one's going to get down. That'll bring in Kling. They'll wave around Morgan. They'll hold Cruz up at third. Again, LSU, Tommy White delivers. Wanting to go opposite field, able to do so in the alley, right center. That'll make it 6-0 Tigers. As Tommy White will have a pinch runner come in. Does his job, gets high fives as he makes his way back into the dugout. As Ben DePolt will come in to pinch run. Gavin Dugas now at the plate. Runners still on the corners.
Big night for Tommy White. 3 RBI in his SEC debut.
Lambert fires in on the hands to Dugas, 1-0. Did you say had 14 last week?
Had 14 RBI in the 5 games that LSU played last week.
Gosh. Time again granted by Jeff Head. This time the catcher, Crawford, calling for time. And now he's looking into the third base dugout, maybe trying to make sure the communication on the pitch is correct. So now he's ready to go. Relays that back to Lambert. From the stretch, the 1-0 to Dugas. Missing high, ball 2, 2-0. Now we have a few more Aggie fans calling it a night, headed towards the exits here. Tigers now lead 6-0, 6 runs on 10 hits. 2-0 pitch to Dugas. That time got him. I thought that was going to get awfully close, and he is hit by the pitch. Second hit batter by Lambert in relief. And that'll reload the bases for LSU. First, second, and third, still nobody out. Texas A&M looking at that third base dugout. Not a whole lot of answers here with top of the ninth as Crawford calls for time, goes out and visits with Lambert on the mound. Again, it goes to show you the strength and versatility of this LSU team, Bill, here in 2023. The wind absolutely blowing in the majority of the night, a very fierce wind. You had the sense home runs would be hard to come by, and they have been. But LSU still getting extra base hits, still driving runners in, and making this Texas A&M defense and pitching staff pay. As we'll see Josh Pearson, who's been successful tonight at the plate, making the most of his start in left field. First pitch missing inside for ball 1. Pearson in the 6th spot, 2 for 4. Couple of singles, 1 run driven in. The 1-0, again missing inside is Lambert. 2 balls, no strikes.
I think what really distinguishes this LSU team is that the way that it's able to hit for power to all fields. It seems as if this team throughout the lineup is extremely versatile.
2-0 pitch to Pearson, misses high. Now 3-0. Bases loaded, still nobody out, top of the ninth. LSU trying to put more runs on the board. They lead 6-0. 3-0. There's a strike on the inside corner. 3-1.
Aggies do have another right-hander in their pen. It's obviously an issue now, down by 6, where they want to conserve their top relievers for the rest of this series.
Bases loaded. The 3-1 to Pearson. Upstairs, ball 4, and Lambert walks in a run. That'll make it 7-0 LSU. Again, the Tigers have pounded out 10 hits, double-digit hits once again tonight. But for Texas A&M, 6 walks given up and 2 hit batters, so 8 free passes. And against this LSU team, that does not bode well for any opponent. Jared Jones now to the plate. A couple of strikeouts tonight for the freshman, but with the bases loaded, he'll take this pitch, missing for ball 1, 1-0. If you're Jones, saw Jay Johnson bring him over off the on-deck circle before that walk. He mentioned, I got to believe, hey, look, we're just looking for contact here. Don't necessarily need to try to fight the wind for a home run. Let's just make contact. Got plenty of speed on the base pads as that one misses for ball 2, 2-0. It would be a boost in the arm from a confidence standpoint in his final at-bat here in the opening game of SEC play. The 2-0 to Jones. Big swing. Chased the fastball up in the zone. It's 2-1.
Hey, you're right. The 3 freshmen, Kling, Neal, and Jones, all making their SEC debuts tonight. Kling got his first career league hit here in the 9th, and Jones looking for his.
Bases loaded. 2-1 off the end of the bat, foul into the screen. Evens the count 2-2 now to Jared Jones. Listen up, Tiger fans. Triple your fun and triple your cash. Play Triple Tripler from the lottery. You could win up to $3,000. Visit any lottery retailer, ask for the Triple Tripler today for your chance to win up to $3,000. Must be at least 21 to purchase. Nobody out, bases loaded. 7-0 LSU leads. The 2-2 to Jones. Way upstairs and outside. Fills the count now, 3-2, as Lambert really laboring out there. Here in the 9th inning, when he's found the strike zone, the Tigers have made him pay, and he's given up some free passes. Again, time granted, this time to Jared Jones. By the way, it was great to have the umpires mic'd up. We got to hear them for the first time during that Acme Oyster House review earlier in the game, although what we heard from them we didn't like.
It was communicated very clearly, though.
It was. Again, bases loaded. Here's the payoff pitch to Jones, and he skies one about 1.5 miles into the air, and it'll be foul into the seats. But it's going to be a while before it comes down. It finally lands. Wow. Foul ball out of play, still 3-2. That one disappeared into the night sky. He hit it so high. Jay Johnson said, all right, Jared, now let's put it straight ahead. Another payoff pitch from Lambert on its way. And this one is straight ahead to center field. Again, it will hang up. Chestnut settles under it, comes in with a few steps, makes the grab, tagging up from third. Be no throw home. Coming in to score will be Ben DePolt. Sac fly RBI for Jared Jones. Gets the job done. It's now 8-0 LSU. Also advancing to third will be Dugas. So runners on the corners. And that's just the first out here in the top of the 9th inning. We'll see Alex Milazzo.
Well, it's not his first career SEC hit, but it is his first career SEC RBI, as Jones does a nice job of lifting the ball to the outfield with 2 strikes to bring the run home.
So again, Dugas at third, Pearson at first base. Let's see. First delivery. Misses low, ball 1. Alex Milazzo batting for the second time. Strikeout victim. The bases loaded there in the 8th inning when the Tigers were trying to add to their lead. They've been able to do so here in the top of the 9th, plating 4 runs on 2 hits. 1-0 to Milazzo. Missing high, eye level, ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 away. Pitch from Lambert. There's a strike, make it 2-1. You mentioned the right-hander for Texas A&M. I think at this point now, the odds are in the favor of maybe just seeing if Lambert can get this one wrapped up, trying to save the arms for 2 more games this weekend. There's a foul tip, held on to by Coffer behind the plate. It evens the count 2-2. Of course, if Milazzo is able to put a bat on a ball and arrive safely and score another run, that may change A&M thinking here as Lambert has struggled here in the 9th. 2-2 misses high. That will fill the count to Milazzo.
The right-hander down in the A&M pen is Brad Rudis. Rudis has worked 7 2/3 innings so far this season.
3 balls, 2 strikes, runners on the corners with 1 out. Lambert looks in. The pitch to Milazzo. Foul back into the screen. Milazzo stays alive, still 3-2. Fans at walk-ons, they pride themselves in their scratch-made dishes like fresh, never frozen seafood, burgers, salads, and of course Cajun Creole specialties to add a little spice. They've got an extensive beer tap and cocktail offerings. Walk-On Sports Bistro, bringing people together. Milazzo still at the plate fighting. Another payoff pitch to be delivered. Lambert fires. And it's a sharply hit ground ball. Diving for it is Haas. Comes up with it. The throw to first in time to get Milazzo for the second out. But again, coming in to score is going to be Dugas. That'll add another for LSU as again, it was a sharply hit ground ball by Milazzo. Just a better play by Hunter Haas, the shortstop, who threw from his knee across the diamond to first. (9-0) LSU leads, and that leaves Pearson at second base for Jordan Thompson. 0 for 4 tonight. Looking for his first hit in SEC play, and there's a strike from Lambert to make it 0-1.
A superb play that time by Haas at shortstop, but credit to Milazzo. Hit the ball very well. Hard shot to the 6-hole, and he does collect an RBI.
With 2 outs, the 0-1 to Thompson. Ground ball. This one hit to the third baseman, Kent, and he will throw to first for out number 3. However, LSU, after being held scoreless following the 3rd inning, they get 5 runs on 2 hits. They leave 1 man on here in the top of the 9th. They now lead 9-0 over Texas A&M here in Game 1. Last chance for the Aggies. Bottom of the 9th coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Just For You deals is now Albertsons For You. It's everything you love about Just For You with all new perks. Get rewarded for just being you, including personalized deals, a free item every month, and even a treat on your birthday. With Albertsons For You, you earn points every time you shop and redeem them for discounts on groceries and more. Brand new Albertsons For You members receive $5 off their next $25 or more purchase just for signing up. Download the Albertsons app or simply update your existing mobile app to see your all-new, all-awesome perks. Albertsons. Fresh foods, local flavors. Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
It takes true grit to wake up every morning dedicated to a higher standard of work. At H&E Equipment Services, we're leveraging our national fleet of equipment with a local approach, working closely with customers to understand their needs and provide them reliability, fair prices, and the support of a first-class service team. We're an equipment company run by equipment people. Where others stop, we continue. H&E Equipment Services, the higher standard in equipment rentals, sales, parts, and service.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bottom of the 9th inning here at Bluebell Park. LSU plating 5 runs in the top of the 9th to make it a 9-0 Tiger lead. It's Christian Little trying to close the door here in the bottom of the 9th. Targash, the DH, the left-hander, to start it off for the Aggies. First pitch, ball 1. Second delivery misses low. Make it 2 balls, no strikes to Targash, who is 0 for 3 tonight. A couple of strikeouts to Paul Skeens. Flied out to center field last time in the 7th inning. 2-0 delivery. Strike down the middle from Little. Make it 2-1. Tomorrow, game 2 comes your way. Airtime 1:30 with a Cajun Country Rice on Deck show. First pitch 2 o'clock. 2-1 way outside. Got away from Milazzo as Little may have lost the grip on that one. Two balls, 2 strikes now to Targash. Pitch. Rather a 3-1 count. Now it's 3-2. That one called a strike on the inside corner. Little ready to go. Winds, fires. Swing and a miss. Little with a punch out. 1 down, 2 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU. Another Super One Foods strikeout. First of the night for Christian Little. Again, Paul Skeens had 11 Ks. Nate Ackenhausen with 3 strikeouts. And that one for Little, 15 Ks tonight by this Tiger pitching staff. Caden Kent will stand in with 1 down here in the bottom of the 9th. Little fires, breaking ball, called strike, 0-1. Little's 0-1 delivery, smack to center field. Cruz running back, but plenty of speed to get there, makes the grab. 2 down, 1 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU. So Kent retired, fly ball out to center. And now Jordan Thompson, who started the game in center for Texas A&M, moved to right field, will come to bat here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Little fires to the right-hander. The breaking ball again inside corner. It's 0-1. Thompson steps out momentarily, digs back in. Time called by Jeff Head. Little was ready to go. Now he fires the 0-1. Just missed the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coming up, we'll have the Fighting Tiger 10th inning show presented by Woman's Hospital. Full rundown of tonight's final line as this one misses low. 2-1 the count now to Thompson. Check scores around the SEC. Opening night for many in league play. Of course, the conference got started with 2 games last night. Here's the 2-1 from Little. It misses outside. Now make it 3-1 to the Aggies' Jordan Thompson. (3-1). There's a strike at the belt. Thompson thought he saw ball 4, but he'll put on the brakes. Stay right there at home plate. 2 outs, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Little fires the payoff delivery. Chopper towards third. White gloves it. Throw to first. Actually been to Pope with a beautiful glove at third. Poe on the short hop took it about waist high and fires a bullet to first, and that'll do it. Paint this one purple and gold here in Bryan College Station. Tigers win. They move to 1-0 in SEC play. Another dominating performance, this time against Texas A&M in Game 1. LSU 9, Texas A&M nothing. Yet another shutout for this Tiger squad here in 2023. 9-0 the final. LSU with the win moves to 17-1, 1-0 in SEC play. For Texas A&M, 13-5, they fall to 0-1 in the early SEC race. Coming up, the Fighting Tiger 10th inning show presented by Woman's Hospital coming your way.